So a very good afternoon to all of you. It's a after lunch session, so I think we have to make it interesting, and I'm sure all the speakers will do so. They are all experts in their own right, in their own field. And the topic of digital competencies in the National Education Program and Policies. This is really something which is badly needed in the present day India. And fortunately there is a lot of demand for quality education in the country, because people are realizing the need for a good education. And if you go even to the remotest of areas in the country, you will find that there is a demand for not only education but of quality education. So people are unhappy about the state of affairs in our schools and in our colleges, and even people who cannot afford to pay, they try to save money from their whatever little income to send their children to the best of schools. And what is a good school or what is a good college? How do we improve the quality of education? Can we use the digital competencies to further enhance the quality of education, so that there is a paradigm shift in the process of teaching and learning? So a few questions which we would like the speakers to deal with in this session. One is, what is the national vision on ICT in education, and what should it be? After all, a national vision is not the property of government alone. It's a collaborative effort of all stakeholders, private sector, government, all together, experts, parents, students. Everybody would like to have. So we would like the panelists to share their thought on this. What do the nations want the policy to prescribe so as to have an efficient and effective education using ICT? How are policies and initiatives from governments and educational institutions established in order to stimulate a sustainable take up all in lines of integration of ICT, that is basically inclusive quality education using ICT? How are the patterns of teaching and learning changing in the face of technological advances? And what are the progresses at the national, regional or international level, and where do we stand? And how is a consensus with all stakeholders ensured? Because different stakeholders may have different priorities. So in terms of e-competencies in educational programs and policies, how do we develop a consensus so that the national vision emerges? So these are some of the broad questions that I would request the speakers to think about, but of course the speakers should be free to spend more time on the areas which they like. And the first speaker is Ashish Garg, Regional Coordinator, Asia of Global E-School and Communities Initiative. She has been working in this field in use of ICT in schools for a long time, and the total cost of ownership is something they like everybody to look at. She tells me that she would like to concentrate on the topic as to how the patterns of teaching and learning are changing in the face of technological advances. And I think it will be nice. And every speaker will be given 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, followed by 3 to 4 minutes of question answer session. So I will request all the speakers to stick to the time limit, because we have 1.5 hours, and I am sure there will be a lot of enthusiasm in the hall to ask questions and to contribute to the process of developing this national vision. So, Ashish Gaur, please.